Yo, what's good, boys? So today I want to talk about a new feature in Elden Ring that has not been in any of the previous games. I've barely seen anyone talk about this feature or mention it aside from one comment I got on a previous video. This video isn't going to be like the one I made a while back about the goddamn rolling goats or whatever if you've seen that. This feature basically allows you to get infinite FP and health by killing enemies. So yeah, it's kinda broken. Before we get further into it, if you do enjoy this video at any time, please do consider subscribing because most of the people who watch my videos are in fact not subscribed. And you know, I am a small and poor channel. Please spare one sub, sir. If you like non-spoiler Elden Ring content and you're hyped for the game, well, I'm the channel for you. With all that being said, let's talk about infinite flasks. I believe the tip for this feature should pop up once I get close to this area over here, if I do remember correctly. Alright, well, give me a second. I don't know where exactly this tip is supposed to pop up at, but I need to run away real quick. Might as well unlock Melina right now. Why not?
Oh my fucking god, dude.
God damn, he destroyed the whole damn cart. Okay, so unfortunately I couldn't get the tip to pop up, but basically what this tip should say is something along the lines of taking over an enemy camp or killing a group of enemies gives you Estus, well, not Estus flasks, but whatever they're called in this game because I honestly don't remember. But you basically get flasks back for killing a group of enemies or taking over a camp, something like that. Now, I'm going to show you a good example of why this might be a broken feature or maybe just, you know, a little on the too strong side of things. Okay, so as you can see right now, I have 4 Estus flasks or flask of cerulean tears, and I'm just gonna go ahead and chug all of these, even though I don't need to. I just pay attention to the number. Yeah, so I mean, that might not seem like a big deal, but it kind of is. As much as I don't really care if the game is easy or not, you have to admit, this makes the game like 10,000 times easier. Because, you know, if there's not a checkpoint, it doesn't matter because you can just kill a few enemies and get your flasks back. This does work with the health ones as well, but, you know, I'm just showing off the blue flasks because, you know, infinite FP sounds more appealing than infinite health. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clear house here, just use all of it and show you that, you know, you really do just have infinite blue flasks in Elden Ring. And yep, like you can't run out. It's literally impossible. As long as you're killing, like, you won't run out of flasks, health or FP flasks. Depending on what enemy you killed or what group of enemies you killed, you can also get 4 flasks back. However, it can't be 4 of the same type. There'll be 2 blue and 2 red. From these giants you do get 2 blue and 2 red, but in the previous clip I didn't have any red flasks, so that's why you didn't see that. But as you can see here, I got both back. There's always a bit of people in my comments always saying, oh no, that's not OP, you're in the beginning area, like, shut up. No, this, like, if you don't think this is OP, or at least, like, pretty damn strong, I don't know what's wrong with you. This is literally infinite flasks as long as you're killing enemies. It doesn't matter what level you are, it doesn't matter where you are in the game. This is kinda nasty. Now you might be thinking, well, surely this doesn't work at all with the easy to kill enemies, you know, the low health losers at the bottom. Well, it does. I mean, you don't get 4 back. Sometimes you do, but you know, you do get flasks back, as you can see here. Just for killing these 3 actual worthless enemies, I get 1 red flask back. Isn't that crazy? Also, there is no cooldown whatsoever for this feature. You could just keep going camp after camp or just group of enemy to group of enemy and keep killing them, and you will keep getting your flasks back. As you can see here, I killed another 3 enemies, and this time I get 1 blue flask and 1 red flask back One of the things that made the other games so hard was definitely managing your Estus flasks and your blue flasks. If you drank all of them, you might be fucked if there's no bonfire nearby, but that will never happen again. When you are low and about to die, you will no longer need to go searching for a bonfire because you can just go kill anything you see. This will also make magic builds extremely powerful because as long as you're getting kills with your spells, you will keep getting FP back and you'll essentially never run out of ammo. Same thing goes for Ashes of War. You'll never, not be able to use your Ash of War because as long as you're getting kills, you will get FP back. Of course, all this footage is from the network test and things could change, but I really doubt they will change this of all things. If you didn't know, FromSoft and Miyazaki have said in an interview that they want Elden Ring to be less stressful. That's how they designed it, without making the bosses or enemies easier. And this pretty much achieves all of that. So I really do highly doubt they will make any changes to this feature because, it's kind of what they want. One thing I've noticed for this feature to activate is that while it does say that you have to kill a group of enemies, it never specifically says the number of enemies. So that's why killing 3 enemies works, because that counts as one group of enemies. Sometimes you can kill just one enemy, like with the trolls. This guy on a horse with a cloak, if you kill him you will get flasks back because he himself counts as one group of enemies, I guess. This can also work against you though, because if there is a huge group of enemies, that means you have to kill every single one of them to get flasks back. Now for the most part, this really isn't that big of a deal. If you can't take 30 enemies, then just don't fight them. You can always go around the map and just find 3 enemies randomly sitting at a campfire and just light them up. If you are a sorcery or faith build, you should be completely fine anywhere in the game though, because you will never ever run out of FP. Quite literally infinite ammo for all spell users. So yeah, I can definitely see magic builds being the meta essentially. Now I don't know if this works in PvP because I can't test that obviously, but if it does, that will be really fucking annoying. I'm really hoping this feature is just turned off when someone invades you or if you invade someone, because this will actually be so damn annoying. Imagine putting the host of the world you invaded extremely low or they run out of FP just for them to run away, go kill a few enemies and get everything back. That will be so goddamn annoying and probably will kill PvP to an extent. Overall, I personally think that this feature is a little too strong and will definitely make the game way too easy, especially for people who have beaten all the other games, like myself. I don't really care if the game is easy or not. I never found the other games to be too hard aside from my first playthroughs, but I do know a lot of people do find the games to be hard, and that's why they play them. They love the challenge. And this could take that away from them. Anyways, if you made it this far, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like. If you're new, definitely subscribe for more Elden Ring. And I'll see you in the next one.